Welcome back, peeps. Thank you guys for tuning in the Band of Bros channel, where we're always taking a look at new tips and tricks to improve your gameplay in Modern Warfare and Warzone mode. Today, we've got a really interesting video. I'm going to be doing a melee weapon comparison. Everything that you need to know, besides from the damage, the range, the hit delay, and the movement speed. And hopefully by the end of this video, you guys will decide which one is your favorite melee weapon to use. I'll be providing it with some sick background gameplay, which was honestly insane. I love using melee weapons once in a while because they are really fun to use. And again, if you do enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on. It deeply helps me out a lot. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So starting off, as the time that I made this video, there were 5 options with the melee weapons. Well, I guess 6. You got the dual Kodachi, which are the dual swords. You've got the Kali sticks, which are the dual sticks, the dual wooden sticks. You can hit with your weapon. You can hit with the with your fist, riot shields, and the normal everyday combat knife. So let's take a look first one at the damage. So before the dual Kodachi, the combat knife actually had the highest damage at 135. But now with the dual Kodachi up, they actually both have the same exact amount of damage. Combat knife and the dual Kodachi both have 135 per strike. Next up, after this one, we've got the Kali sticks providing 90 damage, and the weapon butt, which means hitting somebody with your weapon, also provides 90 damage. Next up, we've got the riot shields providing a really low damage of 60, and we've got the fists providing a 30 damage per hit. Riot shields, again, do take this into consideration because, again, in Warzone, it is going to take you quite a bit of time, definitely, if you've got the riot shield to take someone down. And obviously, if they're heavily armored, once you start taking consideration that damage that your weapon is doing, it's going to be really unique. So obviously, if you got the combat knife or the dual Kodachi, that is going to be 2 hits on a heavily armored guy in Warzone. Now let's talk about the range. The Kali sticks actually have the highest range with 3 meters. After that one, they are followed by the dual Kodachi with 2.5 meters, and then all the other ones, including the combat knife and the riot shield, have a 1.5 meter range approximately, give or take. Next up, let's go into the hit delay. This is meaning into when you make your first strike, how much time does it take until you can actually make another hit? Now, this is very important. Obviously, you take the hit delay into consideration with the damage, and that is going to provide you with the fastest time to kill somebody in Warzone or in multiplayer. So now, the fastest in this regard are going to be the Kali sticks with only 200 milliseconds of delay, which is insanely fast. If you've been killed by the Kali sticks in Warzone, it is crazy. I mean, you just hear boom, and then you're just like gone. You are out of there. And then after that, you got the dual Kodachi with 450 milliseconds. So it's actually almost double than the Kali sticks. Then after that, you got the combat knife with 500 milliseconds. So it's actually just a little bit slower than the dual Kodachi. And then you've got the riot shield, which takes 1,400 milliseconds, which means 1.4 seconds. Again, the slowest of its class. Next up, let's jump into the movement speed. So this one is where the Kodachi actually loses. They can make it OP in every single sense. So the Kodachi actually gives you a 96% movement speed, while the combat knife gives you 102, and the Kali sticks give you 103.5 movement speed. So again, this is going to be all down to which one you prefer. So now let's talk about what is your preference, right? What kind of weapon should I choose? Something that you should take into consideration. I was watching a bunch of these videos so I can get a better idea on how all these things work. And the YouTuber, the exclusive Ace, actually said that he claims that the dual Kodachi is one of the melee weapons that doesn't move you forward. If you guys notice, you've got that powerful kind of like aimbot. If you're using the riot shield or the combat knife, for example, you knife somebody and it'll kind of like lunge you towards the enemy. That is something that the Kali sticks and the combat knife, and especially the riot shield, do. But apparently to him, the dual Kodachi actually doesn't give you this edge to give you forward. So now let's talk about which one is the best one for you. I would say if you want the best overall melee weapon, you know, that hits good, you can move fast, it's got good damage, I'm going to say that the newest one, the dual Kodachi, is going to be the best one for that because they've got the highest damage per hit, and the hit delay is only 200 milliseconds slower than the Kali sticks, which is a bit of a difference, but is honestly not that much. The hit delay is still really fast. So combined with the hit delay, with the damage, and with the range, again, just a little bit less than the Kali sticks, I'm going to say that the dual Kodachi is the best overall equipped melee weapon. Now, if you are talking about, like, for example, you want to play multiplayer and all you use your melee weapon is to get to the, to get fast to that other side, to get, as you guys know, a lot of people just use the MP5 and then the melee weapon. If you just want to choose the fastest one, then that is going to be the Kali sticks with 103.5% speed. And I guess if you just want to talk about like the coolest one to use, then that would just be basically personal preference. I honestly love using all of them. In the video, I was using the riot shield and the combat knife. If you are going to be going into Warzone, I would suggest probably the dual Kodachi, just because of that high damage range and that high hit speed. But don't underestimate the Kali sticks, because with a stun and they get close to you, they can destroy you. And again, if you are a riot shield in Warzone, just do be aware that it's going to take you quite a few hits to take down an enemy. So yeah, that was basically it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you guys got anything else to add on the melee weapons, please let me know down below in the comments. I would just let you guys enjoy the rest of the clip, because it was honestly a pretty cool clip with some pretty cool kills. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of the video. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Enemy at the freight elevator.
Enemies halfway there. Securing B. They've got 2 objectives. Keep hitting them. Hostiles at Charlie. Go.
Enemy at the compound.
Enemy care package inbound. We're on Alpha. Stand by.
Enemy at the freight elevator.
We're on Bravo. Stand by. Friendly UAV overhead. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Bravo secure. Assist your team at sea.
Enemy at the bridge.
Need backup at Bravo. Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound. Enemy personal radar in the air. We're holding 2, we have the advantage. Enemy UAV overhead. Assist your team at Bravo. Assist your team at Charlie. You're needed at B. We've lost Bravo. Assist your team at C. We're being dominated. We're on Charlie. Stand by.
Tenías muteado.
Taking Alpha. Enemy VTOL in the AO.
No mames.
We're holding Alpha.
Me voy a quitar. Así nomás.
Enemy personal radar in the air. team at A.
Enemy at the shipping area.
You're needed at Alpha.
¿Qué pones? Don't throw in nine.
Securing C. Enemy holds 2 objectives.
Yeah.
Assist your team at Alpha. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Enemy holds all objectives. Securing C. Package down.
Enemy at the bridge.
¿Lo mataste?
Get it together. This ain't over.
Güey, lo mejor es shipment, güey. Ahí sí que está súper bien.
They've got some objectives. Keep hitting them.
Enemy at the freight elevator.
Enemy VTOL in the AO. It's over. We're RTB. Move
Yo
out.
no estaba jugando al principio.
Enemy at the bridge.
Ah.